What it was, what it do. It's your boy King M back again with another one, y'all. Real quick. Local news. Um, I just had it. My bad, y'all, but I'm trying to find. All right. So first of all, how's everybody doing today? I'm trying to wait for some of the squad to pop up. You know what I mean? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? I know they in the building. Hey, babe, I thought you was going downstairs. Hey, you know what? I'll get a soda. Here we go. I don't even drink soda like that, but I wanted something other than water. I ain't feel like just to get me some. Rachel Morris killer. He just got his sentence. What I believe it was today. Rachel Morris killer. Morin. Mor. Morin. What it was, y'all. What it was. What it was. Tap in squad. Y'all already know what it do. Salute to the Maid Soldiers gang. You heard me. Why? What do you mean? I wanted some juice. Never mind, I got soda. You ain't gotta go down there for that. Y'all, so I was trying to wait for people to get in here before I started breaking this news down. Um, y'all know the girl Rachel Morn. She was killed 2 years ago by the guy Victor Martinez Hernandez, sentenced to life yesterday for killing Shorty. Can I get a 100 in the comment section? Can I get a couple likes? I mean, if you ain't subscribed already, come on over, subscribe, hit that button, body slam that subscribe button, and make sure you tell a friend and tell that friend and tell a friend. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, I'm trying to get my page, I'm saying, monetized so I can start giving some of these giveaways away. You feel me? But yeah, Yo got killed. I mean, let's say Yo got killed. Yo got life. Uh, did yesterday. Um, other news. That's not local news. That's like world news. Um, it was a house fire the other day. I don't know if anybody um heard about it, but yeah, it's a house fire, and that was that. All right, y'all. So tell me why I almost had to break somebody's face today. Like I'm in group and I ain't trying to throw no shade at no race or nothing, but I'm saying like it was a white boy and Come on now. We all know that the average white boy ain't built like that. Don't get me wrong. You got a select few that's about that life, come from the hood just like we do. They just got light skin. But this dude ain't one of them. He's to me, he's one of them uh 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 punk white boys. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't tell him nothing. He don't want to wash up. Like he just real gritty. He probably yeah, baby. Hold on. That ain't you ain't gotta say all that. That's not that's besides the point. She do her shit do jam, you know what I'm saying? My wife ain't lying. Did you holler at her about that? You did? I forgot. I what so what happened? Y'all, this ain't funny. Hold on, but so we got this girl in our house or whatever, and her little her bottom box down there, it smell like bro, it man, it smell like something that it shouldn't smell like. You know what I'm saying? Big nigga team duty. I got pulled on the trailer park full of meth heads. I'm white. Yeah, bro. So you already know, man. Like, it ain't nothing against nobody, but you know what I'm saying? You know where some white dude, he say he grew up poor on a trailer park full of meth heads. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's your background. That's where you come from. You know what I'm saying? Same as I think he come from that type of background where his parents was getting high around him. If they was, didn't care. Let's be honest. White people, they get high with they parents, they family members. They don't be really caring about none of that. Now, black people, we ain't doing that. Our mothers or fathers gonna beat the shit out of us if we even think about doing some shit like that. That shit is just not it's not heard of. You know what I'm saying? It's more so common in other races. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you look just like on Jackie, she's a truck driver. Shit, yo, I've been called worse than that, bro. It's all good. My name is Malachi, but my stage name is King M. So yeah, the white boy or whatever, he don't wanna get in compliance. He wanna keep doing what he wanna do. Mind you, that's cool, but don't be you feel me making yourself hot, which is what he doing. He keep getting jammed up, getting high. They keep pissing him. He try to use the fake P one day like he playing. You feel me? Basically, we had to do the UAs today, and until everybody did this, we wasn't gonna be able to move on to the next subject. Plus, I'm trying weed because I take this recovery shit serious now. I got a 3-year-old that life, you know what I'm saying? So if anybody feel any type of empathy or sympathy as far as that, hit the like button, subscribe, share the video. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really what I do this for. I do this for my family and I do this for my daughter. You know what I'm saying? But she my family too. But I'm just saying, like, um, pumpkin, you don't have to be talked about. The whole world know you my wife already. You don't gotta keep doing that. Chill. I'm trying to do yeah. She can't help it, y'all. My wife just simple like that. Don't pay her no mind. But what race have to do with I ain't never done it, just grew. What race got to do with it? Race got a lot to do with it, brother. Because like I said, the background, you know what I'm saying? When you come up in a certain lifestyle, that's all you know. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to tell you, this white boy ain't built like that. You know what I'm saying? But my whole thing about it is this a hands-off policy. So if anybody put their hands on anybody, they getting thrown. Now I'm gonna be honest. If I ain't have nothing to lose, I would have been put my hands on them. I'm almost to the point where I don't even care. But I'm putting my kids first, you feel me? And I'm putting like my wife and all that. Even though she ready to rock out with me. White boy try to get slick, you feel me? He talking about mind your business and this, that, and the third. So I'm like, what? So he like, yeah, mind your business. Ain't nobody like basically saying I did my UA, so why am I worrying about him? Whole time I never said his name. That was his own guilty conscience. I clearly said it's everybody done their UA so we can move on. I'm trying to show that I can be responsible because I'm trying to get put on. You feel me? Like the pretty much the director already told me that I got a spot. All I gotta do is stay on the right path. And everybody know once you get to a certain point in this recovery stuff, you look past talent, you look past, you know what I'm saying, what people think about you. Cause you worried about living, you worried about making it, doing what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So um yeah, yo, not here for nothing. He don't have no kids. I don't know. Well, I don't know if he got kids, but I know he don't give a fuck about none of that because he keep on and I get. I mean, we get ready to leave out to go to group. I mean, so we catch the white boy coming in from the store. My wife was right there, so she like, yeah, what happened? How you get to do that? Blah 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 blah. Like, I mean, she still gotta learn some stuff too. Like, she should have been minding her business, but whatever. She like, yeah, I got knocked off. What like, one of y'all told on me. So long story short, he like, nah, it wasn't me. It was this other girl. Mind you, it was this other girl that was in the house with us, but they moved her. Now the other girl, her and my wife, they bumped heads. You feel me? To where as though you could see her telling on my wife, like, all right, they was getting ready to get into it. She did that to get her out of there. All right, that makes sense. But this where the bullshit started. This where I started smelling the bullshit at. I'm ready to put you down. Everything was made sense up until this part. So he say, without me even saying anything to him, he like, yo, remember when you got caught up the other day when you went to the store? Cause I had got caught up going to the store too, at the building though. Not at the house. I got caught up going to the store at the building. When I went to the store at the building, freaking they pulled me in the office when I got back. You feel me? Like, yeah, blah blah blah. We seeing you out the window, this, that, and the third. So now they lied to me, saying they seen me out the window. Whole time they didn't see me. Now I had to think about that. They got too much shit going on as it is. They don't got time to be sitting there looking out the window watching you. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Now, don't put it past you could get jammed up if they just happen to glance out the window and see you, then that is possible. But I'm saying the chances of that is mad slim. If you it gotta be meant for you to get jammed up for them to do that. That's just how that go. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be goofy. Like people go to the store all day long and they don't catch them. That's how much they paying attention. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. Like they not really paying attention to that. So white boy, and I'm gonna give white boy a name. I'm gonna call Pigpen from Charlie Brown, that dirty motherfucker that don't wash up. Yeah. So Pigpen, you feel me? He he telling me like, yeah, yo, she told on you too. I remember I remember that day. Um I remember that day like it was yesterday kind of. First of all, when I went to the store that day, I remember it was mad people outside. It was mad people outside. It wasn't just her and it wasn't just him. So I know wasn't nobody worrying about me. That's why I made my move. You know what I'm saying? But he, because I'm like the house manager here. I'm the house manager when the house manager not here. So I'm like the lieutenant. So pretty much they'll whenever nobody here over the house, they call me to oversee everything. And that put me in position where as though now I'm kinda above you. So I had to like pretty much put him on blast a few times because it's either him or me, and I'm not going down. Like I got too much to lose. So I could see where he gonna have that grudge at. Like I was getting ready to knock his face off one time before for playing with me. And I'm not lying to y'all. I know I can't beat everybody, and I know I'm not the biggest and baddest. But if I showed you this guy, like he's littler than me, and I'm not saying it like he's way smaller than me, but and I'm not saying because that don't matter either. But I'm just saying if y'all seeing him and seeing me, like he's out of shape, like he clearly he smokes cigarettes all day, like you could tell yo don't got no wind, like he's sloppy. You know what I'm saying? Dude, like 2, 3 years older than me, but he looked like he like 45, 50. I ain't gonna lie. Face scruffy. You know what I'm saying? Here with the long Steven Seagal ponytail, but he ended up cutting his head because I guess he couldn't keep up with it and looked mad and dirty. But yeah, so telling me she told on me. So all right. Now that makes sense a little bit. Yeah, the girl that don't like your wife told on you and her. She told on your wife because she don't fuck with your wife and she trying to get your wife out of there. She told on you because that's your wife. Now that makes sense a little bit, but when I started adding it up a little bit more, I'm thinking, why? Why would she do that? Like, why would she tell on me? Other than the fact that that's my wife. There's no other reason why she would tell on me. And saying me and her never had no problems with each other. I'm saying like we don't hang out or nothing, but I don't have nothing against her. She don't have nothing against me personally. You know what I'm saying? So now you thinking, all right, if that is true, why did you wait 2 weeks to tell me that? Because when the incident happened with me, that was 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even asked him that because I ain't had to. I knew he was lying from the jump. You know what I'm saying? And this way I'm saying, bro, it wasn't me. I know you probably think it was me. It wasn't me. Like, bro, I never said it was you. You're saying it's you. Like that shit had me so saying, bro, it wasn't me, it wasn't me. Like, bro, I never said you. I know it was 20 people outside. I know it could have been anybody, but I do believe it's you now because you keep putting yourself under the gun. You know what I'm saying? You know, get that guilty conscience. They keep talking about it wasn't them. Like, why would you implement yourself in the case if you ain't had nothing to do with it? Like, I swear to God, if yo was to go commit a crime, he better not, cause he going to jail. He gonna tell on himself. Off the break, like, you dumbass nigga. Fuck would you tell me, oh, it wasn't me? Did I say it was you? I never implemented you. You keep saying, and he kept on saying it the way as though he forced me to be like, he forced me to go with that. Like, all right, now I'm saying it's you now. Because you're not understanding that I don't believe it's her, but I don't know who did it. You're so stuck in your mind because you know that it was only you and her at the house. You know what I'm saying? So you probably thinking, oh, I can lie and say she did it when it come down to it. Like, nah, like why you wait to tell me that if you really was like fuck with me, like, nah, you don't fuck with me. You only told me that because you wanted to get your own self out the fire. He probably thought that me and my wife was up here plotting on them and contemplating or not if they did anything or not. The whole time I was been past that. We've been past that. You know what I'm saying? At least I thought we was. My wife brought it up when she asked him or whatever. But yeah, like I'm not worrying about you, shorty. Like even the housing director was pulled me up like, man, I expect more out of you, blah blah blah. And he told me like, cause this way I said I was about to thrash him because he threw something at me. And saying it didn't hit me, it didn't even get near me. But the fact that he tried to, that's the simple fact. You know what I'm saying like that's like if a motherfucker, if you go out here and you try to kill somebody, you know what they're gonna give you? Attempt. You're not gonna say, "Oh, I tried. I didn't go through though. I just tried." No, that's attempt. You know what I'm saying? If I wanted to be petty, I could have really pursued that. But I'm not. I don't do police. Fuck 12. never a victim. You feel me? And I ain't saying that on no street tough, not tough talk or nothing. I'm saying like, cause I don't like the police anyway. But I was never in a situation where I'm thinking like, all right, I got the police on my side. Like I never felt like they was on my side, even when I was the victim in situations that happened in the streets. Cause I've been, you know what I'm saying, robbed, I've been set up, I've been jumped, I've been shot at, I've been stabbed, you feel me? I've been through so much. So, but I never ever thought about calling them because I felt like they never ever was there to help me. Like I remember catching my first charge, you know what I'm saying, and I'm about to tell y'all this story. Shout out to Stories by V. That's my man. If y'all ain't go subscribe to him, go over there and check yo out. I'm about to let you see what his thing look like. I know I'm old fashioned with it. I'm not even old fashioned. I'm not that tech with it yet. So I gotta do this like this. Hassan Campbell do it though, so I think that it's just something that we do. But yeah, he probably no pain post nothing yet. So this him. All right. Man. But that's right now. Um I put one random. That's Yeah, I don't know what's the name of that commercial that come on, but it sound like that. Does anybody know the name of that commercial? Yes. What's the name of this? I forgot. I think is it Allstate? I can't remember. Click on this one. What's up, squad? We gonna get them again, man, when they told us finna end. Thank y'all for riding with me. When you know you forever locked in with your boy Story be at this time. You already know what I need y'all to do for me, man. Like, share, comment. I was for y'all. So to the house, squad, they ain't mom how we mom. You hear me? So with that being said, let's jump into it, man. It's Mr. Three-piece himself, man. What's going on, squad today? How y'all feeling? How y'all rolling? I'm loving the feedback. I'm loving the engagement, man. I'm loving everything we're doing. So let's continue to do it. Let's continue to get that word out, man. Let's continue to pump this to the youth and the people of my generation, man. Let them know you can chase your dream and you ain't got to be in the streets to make it happen, man. So if you want to support the channel and help us continue to grow and get this message out, man, shoot your boy Cash App so we can continue to go up there, man. So with that being said, let's jump into it. Story number one. Story number one today, man. We're going to bounce and roll. Yeah, now see how he do it? Every time that's his intros. And just hit me again like that. What's your name? Some motherfucker cop came in my comment section. Malta's the one. Oh, you look like Aunt Jack. John Anderson. What race have to do with anything? I hate when a person say that, especially a white person. Like, what you mean with race? Bro, y'all had us in fucking captivity for fucking hundreds of years. That got a lot to do with it. Like, we literally are still messed up genetically because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's a proven fact. Sciences have proved this that African Americans, you know what I'm saying, are systematically still messed up from being enslaved from back in the day from the Europeans and the Caucasians. John, that's what race got to do with that. You feel me? But had me upset. Like, come on, bro. My skin dark as shit. That shit got a lot to do with it. Anyway, back to what I was saying, you feel me? And I ain't gonna lie, like I'm one of them type of dudes when it come to them slavery movies. Like when I watch them type shit, I get upset. I be ready to smack the first white person that look like he on that type shit. I be ready to get with him. Like I ain't with none of that. If I was around back then, it would have been war. I would have been going in. I ain't playing. You feel me? Do what? Man, I'm a man just like you're a man. Just cause my skin dark and yours light don't mean nothing. It would have been going down. You know what I'm saying? If you follow me, follow me. Yeah. But so yeah, shout out to Stories by V. So oh yeah, my thing. I was saying I was about to share this story. My first time getting locked up. All right, so this how I went. I'm 18. I had just turned 18. Y'all know I'm kind of a young old head. You feel me? So at my time, weed wasn't legal yet. You feel me? I was 30. I'm 35 now. So back when I was 18, weed wasn't legal. You know what I mean? And I remember I was selling at the time because that's what I used to hustle. That's how I was making my little money. And I mean, I had 4 bags left. And I think I had just enough to try to re-up with. You know what I'm saying? Because back in them times, $25 was what would get you another ball. I'm just gonna call it a ball. It's a bundle of grass. Well, this is a Vic. We call them Vicks. 7 grams. Michael Vick, he wore number 7, so we just start saying Vicks. So I'm hustling the Vicks, but at the time, it's kind of going slow. So I'm down to my last 4 bags. I think I only had a couple of dollars, and I wanted to smoke. You feel me? So I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna go to the store, walk to the gas station, get me some Rellos, and I'm gonna roll one up. Hopefully, I can sell something while I'm out, and maybe 1 or 2 bags. So my block that I was living on a I'm from West Side, first of all. So if you know anything about West and East, West Side, we got a lot of houses. Over East, they got a lot of row homes. You know what I'm saying? I'm living in the house at the time. Like we got our own front yard, backyard, side of the house. Like we been. We all house. So um on that block I lived on, I believe we had 1 or 2 vacants. The crazy part was one of the vacant houses was the house that my homeboy lived in. You know what I'm saying? He had moved out. It was crazy. Like the house he was living in, once I got cool with Joe, because he was living there for a minute, but I didn't really know him like that. Once me and him got cool, he ended up moving. So that house he was living in ended up turning into a vacant house. But you know what I'm saying, at the time, like it wasn't like a lot of people was in and out of there. You feel me? It was really me, and I think I went in there a few times to school to smoke. And I had took a little shorty in there when I was in high school one time. But that was it. So um yeah. Uh oh yeah, I'm telling you how I got locked up. Told you I got a short time memory. So that yard though, the reason why I brought that house out was because that backyard, it was a mutt. I don't know why this fucking dog started hanging out in that yard, but a random mutt, y'all. He started hanging out in that yard, and I kind of know why. Cause next door was these people. They had dogs in their yard. Their dogs was fenced in though. They had a metal fence. They had like 3 different dogs, and they used to always bark. I mean, I think they was vicious a little bit. And this mutt, I guess they was his friend, cause he would hang out next door to him. You know what I mean? And when I started every time I would take the alley when I would leave out my house and go to the store that way, I would always see that fucking dog and he would bark at me and act like he trying to attack me. But he would never come to me. He would just run around the side of me and I'd just be like, okay, get away, you feel me? and he wouldn't run. So yeah, a couple nights before that, he had popped up on me every night for some reason. It was like yo was just really trying to mess with me. So this night I'm like, I got his ass. I found the pipe. I'm like, yeah, let me see his ass pop up on this day. I'm a cracker when I get down there. So I get down there by the yard. I'm looking for the dog too. Like, where you at, motherfucker? So mind you, I got the grass in my right. No, it was in my left right pocket. Cause even though I'm right-handed, I'm ambidextrous. If anybody don't know what that means I can use both hands to write with. Like literally, I wish I could do it right now. I'll show you. I can write with both hands right now at the same time. I mean, it's kind of a unique ability, but I don't never use it because I don't really need to. Um, so I get down there to the yard. When I get down there to the yard, I'm looking for the dog. Guess what? If you said it, he wasn't there, you guessed right. He wasn't there. The dog is nowhere to be found. So I'm standing there with this pipe now. I remember the pipe, it looked like a leg from an ironing board. Like, how the ironing boards had the legs that go like this? It looked like it was one of the poles, because it'd be two poles that like this. Like they'd be crisscross like this, but you feel me, across. And when you close it, you fold it and it go flat. You open it like that. So I had one of the poles. I get down there, dog nowhere to be found. So I'm down there with the pipe like this, you feel me? So freaking probably like 2, 3 minutes go by. So you know what I'm saying, and it's dark outside. I don't see the dog nowhere. I'm looking. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I'm down the alley, the house with the dog at this way. So I get down there. Now I'm standing this way, like looking for him. Cause I'm just like, I'm not ready. He come up behind me or nothing. So I'm facing the yard. So now I'm facing the yard. I got the pipe. This bright light come on. This bright light come on. I turn my head. I'll never forget it was a Crown Vic. The lights beaming beams. So I'm blind and like shit. I still got the pipe in my hand though. So don't go nowhere if you're watching. I got the pipe in my hand. The car rolled down on telling y'all the story when I first got locked up. Like, comment, subscribe, share. I'm telling you, I get good with these. The car coming down on me. Fucking stick for. And one young one. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy they went away. Whatever. Um, the old one, I ain't gonna lie, I think he wanted to lock me up. The young one, I think he was just doing what his partner wanted to do. But I remember when they hopped out, it was like I dropped the pipe. They like, hey, you got anything on you, any drugs or weapons or anything? I told y'all weed ain't legal. Before they could even go in my pocket, I'm like, yeah, I got four. I never been booked before either, so I'm just like, all right. So they put the handcuffs on me. What's going on? Now I'm gonna be honest. For a split second, I felt like I could actually see police because where I come from, you've had cases where the police have literally kidnapped motherfuckers and did whatever to them, beat them up, and pick them up over west, beat them up, drop them out over east somewhere, or fucking take them all the way out the county somewhere. Like just do them dirty. They could have did that to me. My peoples would have never knew. And I always never forgot about that. I always thought that was like that haunted me. It still do haunt me when I think about it. They could have did anything to me. And it's this show called Have You Seen? Tyler Perry sponsored. And it's basically about people that went missing and was never seen again. You know what I'm saying? I uh I watched the first two episodes of that show on my YouTube real quick before I yeah, look at this fucking island boy. Not stand comments like this. Bro, it's ET's baby, not yours. Don't you ever talk about my beautiful son like that ever again. You understand me? Don't you ever talk about my beautiful son ever again. Look how perfect he is. He's beautiful, and I'm gonna protect him at all costs. You can't take them serious no more. Remember Goro from the old? Yes, I was talking about getting locked up and what I was speaking on. What I was speaking on. I was speaking on have you seen that show? Yeah. Uh I got y'all. I got y'all. I'm trying to hurry up because I told my wife I was gonna give her some that time they want at 5, so I got 30 minutes to finish working before I got a freaking date. Oh, where is it at? Today. I'm not gonna stop till I find this job. Have you seen missing people? Tyler Perry. Missing people. Tyler Perry. What's the name of that show? Perry's watching. 2004, a former colleague named Stephen Calkin said that Terrence Williams was having a bit of car trouble here at this cemetery when he. Terrence Williams missing. Terrence Williams missing. Last thing he said to me was, "I'll see you later, Mama." Other than Helen, hey, officer. And here's what we know. Terrence has been missing since 2004. He was last seen on January 11th by his friend Jason, who Terrence invited out that night, but Jason couldn't go. So Terrence went out without him. The next day, Jason wakes up to a number of calls. Oh, I got it. What's the name of that show about the missing people? Uh, what's the name of that show about the missing people that Tyler Perry was on? Never Seen Again. That's what it's called. Thank you, Google. Never Seen Again. I thought I was gonna end up like one of them cases. I could have really been one of them. Never seen again. I was 18. My people would have never seen me again. Um, that just touched me a little bit, y'all. But anyway, so they put me in the car, put me in the back seat. They ain't even put me in no paddy wagon. They put me in a regular cruiser. I don't know. I forgot didn't make any stops or anything. But anyway, I ended up down Central Bookings. I got my ID number 3360903. Look me up. Um, I think my record got expunged somehow. But anyway, I'm saying this to say because I had hella possession and distribution charges, and now I can't find them. It's like I got two charges on there or something, and I think I tried to get them expunged, but I don't know. Anyway, take me down the bookings. I'm down there. I get in there. You know how it is. When you first get to the bookings, gate. The gate lets you in. You get to another gate. Now I'm between two gates. You ain't in the jail yet though. You still outside. And you go on another gate. Now this gate, once you're in that gate, you're in the jail, but you're not inside the jail. You're in the jail parking lot. But at this point, it's no listen. When I say always detained, I mean you are in the bullpen now. Because when you first get in there, you gotta get fingerprinted and all that stuff. I mean not fingerprinted, but you gotta like I said, it's been so long, it's been like 5 years, so I kind of forgot. But basically, you got to go to these windows and they ask you all these questions and all that. And you see the nurse and all that. And then you get your picture taken and all that. The cop don't, you don't, you, the, the cop don't leave you until, I'm going to say, till about the time you done got your picture taken. Because now by this time, you done already seen the people, got your property and everything and all that straight. And they done already checked you. They already swapped your stuff out. I mean, and they give you the jumper. But yeah, once you get the jumper, you now state property for real. So like I said, I get in there. The only thing I knew my charge was yeah, even though I knew what it was, but I didn't get my paper. I knew what I was in there for, weed. But I remember weed wasn't legal yet. So I'm in the bullpen and I remember it was this one guy that was in there with us. And I never forget him. And I always, when I even when after we got out, and I eventually I seen him again on the streets, because I knew yo from on the streets. He was this dude that he had got shot in the face. So one of his eyes was a glass eye. And you could tell something was wrong with his face, like he had got shot because it was just messed up. And he didn't scare me or nothing. I thought Joe was cool, but I could tell he had been through a lot, be his age. I mean, because he was kind of young, but between getting shot and looking, I mean, growing up in the streets, it just took a toll on him. And you could tell that he had been through a lot. You feel me? But Joe was cool to me. I mean, and he kind of gave me a little bit of comfort on the low because I knew him, and he kept telling me, he was like, "Shorty, you're gonna be all right. You're going home." You know what I'm saying? And I was just laying there. I had never been through it before. Like, it was intriguing to me. Not even gonna lie. I wasn't scared. I was just, I was amazed. Like, this is really what jail is. I can't believe I'm in this motherfucker. Like, it was kind of like you wish for it, you finally got it. And you know, that wasn't about nothing. I got my own recon. I mean, that one little charge. But what that did was, what y'all think that did? It opened the door for me to start catching more charges. And for like, cause I feel like if you don't got no record, the police ain't gonna fuck with you. But if you got a record, they gonna fuck with you because they feel like you ain't learned your lesson and you gonna keep committing crimes. But if you've never been arrested before, I feel like they just back up off you like, okay, this person is living the right life. But it was like after that first time, they just never would like I was just getting booked back to back for like I would literally get locked up once every 6 months, it felt like. From the time I was 18 to like 27, 28. So that's 10 years straight, me going to jail back and forth every 6 months. But it wasn't just that. All right, I caught my first charge at 18, but my first time getting railroaded, and when I say railroaded, I mean going to court and then either giving me time or giving me probation or something like that. That happened at 21. I caught the PBJ, and from there it was over. I didn't see real freedom again until I was like 30. And when I say that, I mean I wasn't on papers no more. Like now I'm not on papers no more. And the crazy thing, I never completed none of the probation. I just I don't know what the fuck happened. I just I guess they got tired of my ass and said, fuck it, he ain't gonna get it right. He ain't don't even worry about him no more. Just let him go. Whatever happened to him happened to him. And thank God under the law, I'm doing better now. Because I haven't been locked up in like 5 years. I had a warrant like a year, 2 years ago. I went to the county for it. But I was only in there for 4 hours, 5 hours. Like literally, county bookings way different. That's Towson. You literally only do sit for like 4 or 5 hours before you see the commissioner. Crazy how it works. But crazy thing about out there was when I got that warrant thing, I ended up getting released like real late at night to where as though um the next day I didn't get home because I had to walk. I walked for like I ain't gonna lie, I walked for like 3, 4 hours trying to figure out how to get home. I got lost, and they had. I was out in the suburbs. I was in a rural area. I mean, where houses was like far and few in between, and they was like white people that you know what I'm saying. You could tell these are the type of white people that only dealing with black people that's a minority if like they at work or something. Like at their home life, they don't even deal with them type white people. Cause I mean, I'm trying to get help. Like, hey, I don't know where I'm at. Somebody help me. People running back in their houses. I remember it was a dude riding a bike like he was jogging, but he was riding his bike. He was just like an ant. That's how far along the road was. By the time he got big enough to where I think he could see that I was a person and that I wasn't from around there nowhere. You know what he did? He turned his bike back around and went back that way. And I'm just like, wow, you feel me? I hurt a little bit, but it wasn't the first time I had been stereotyped like that. Nor will it probably be the last, you know. And in fact, I got mixed kids. My wife is white. Like that doesn't even phase me no more. Like I said, I'm not with them ancient slavery movies where motherfuckers getting whipped and all that. I ain't with that, but I'm saying I don't have nothing against nobody. You feel me? If you ain't do it to me or my family, I don't care. I mean, I was my ancestors, yeah, they got the business, but I was Yeah, man, I just took y'all a nice little hour ride. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I definitely did. I had to get it off, man. This my therapy. Y'all don't know how much y'all helped me by letting me do this. Even if y'all not listening right then and there, I know y'all gonna check up on me because y'all my squad. That's what y'all do. Y'all make sure the king good. You know what I mean? I'm the king and the captain. Or the major. I like major more. Captain sound like I'm like boat. I ain't no I don't got no boat. I don't even like to swim. I can swim, but I don't like the water like that. Unless I'm at a pool, I ain't really trying. Like I don't like beaches because you got the sea creatures. Like I be having bad experiences and I don't forget them. Like I remember going to Sandy Point Beach and we went out there one time and it was trash. Seemed like it was trash everywhere. It was rocks on the ground, like I was stepping on shit. I think it was glass out there. And they had like dead, it was like a few dead jellyfish floating around. And I think one of them rubbed on my leg and I got stung because you know they tentacles still sting when they die. I mean, that experience was one of the worst experiences I ever had. That was like the last time I went to the beach. I never went back ever since that. Where's the? I don't even want to go back to that beach. I want to go to a beach where it's clean and the water look fresh. Like, don't put me in no beach where I'm getting stung by a dead jellyfish. That's crazy. What's wrong? You got pee? No. Let me get some ice. Golly, pumpkin, you love that ice cream, don't you? My wife is getting with. She bought these ice cream cones, y'all. She just is demolishing them bitches. Shit, make me a cup. Make me a cone. I want the cup though. Yeah, I want that. I don't want them cones. Huh? You want this? Yeah. See, look at her. She ready to get it in. Say hi. What we doing? Make ice cream? What kind? Vanilla. Mmm. It's like I like it, nice and white. My baby. Now you ask me, that would be at 5 o'clock. Y'all hear that? She is not playing either. I'm not. You told me. She on it like flies on shit, y'all. But I gotta give it to her because she gave me my time to. Even though she chimed in a couple times earlier, and did my my paid, the show off a little bit. No. The show must go on, so we didn't stop it, and it's all good. I love you too. Let me keep your name right down and when I get back. I know, Mom. Golly. Yeah, my baby on her bullshit. But nah, man. Life is great. I feel like as long as I stay away from the suckers, I'll be alright. Wow. What y'all think? Do y'all think my bankroll look look better with the ones on the end? Should I keep the 10 right there? Should I put the 20 on the end? Or should I just keep it all 50s like this? Um, Like, comment, subscribe, share the video, tell a friend and tell that friend and tell a friend. Till the next time, we are out.